let's see. All right. So let's get up to this thing. Whatever. All right. So get up in here. Get up in here. Boy, I've been missing for a minute. Um, I will tell y'all the truth. I have been having an amazing time. What amazing time! I've been somewhere here, there, and everywhere since July. I left home in July originally, and I've been a little bit of everywhere, doing a little bit of some of this and a little bit of that. But right now, I'm out in Arizona. And I would like to say sunny Arizona, but I'm not in sunny Arizona. Well, it is sunny out there, but it is freezing cold because we are close to the Colorado Rockies. And so, yeah, I'm not sure if this live stream is coming through, good or not. I can't see y'all comments. So, yeah, even though I don't know why I can't see the comments. I can't see nothing on here, actually. Okay, here we go. Boom. There we go. Here we go. Got it. All right. So now the lighting here is, I'm in a garage. This is my little session spot where I come out and get my little toke on and all of that good stuff. So that's where I'm at. Yeah. So today's video. In today's video, I'm gonna touch on a couple things because there's a few things that I need to talk about that I think people need to hear. First of all, let's talk about the amazing Aries energy that is all over the planet. Yay! Yes, indeedy, sweetie. So, right now we have some very heavy, slow-moving planets that are transiting and about to sit in Aries. And depending on where Aries is in your chart, will definitely, how you doing, honey love? Get up in here, get up in here. Will depend on where this is affecting you at, like how you feeling this thing. So I'm going to do my version of kind of making that make sense for people, along with talking about some of the things that's going on in like the news. You know what I mean? Yeah, the news. The news is going crazy. Oh my God, Donald Trump is an illegitimate leader, and he done took over Greenland. Ain't no people there, but we took over Greenland. Yeah. How you doing, Fred Jones? Get up in here. Get up in here. How you doing today? So we're gonna talk about a bunch of stuff and see how this thing come out. I ain't been on here for a while. So I did make me some notes in my other phone. I can't play y'all music because I don't have my speakers. And so there you go. Donald Trump is the GOAT. That's right. There's one lucky kid. Got that right. If you want me to shut up, you can exit. I'm an Aries, so don't give up. What you saying? Yeah. So get up in here if you want to hear some Aries energy, because this is what this is. Aries live and in action. I don't care who you is. Yeah, you gonna get this, the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God. So when we think about Aries, right? Aries is like the baby of the zodiac. It's the energy of get things done. So it's all about action, adventure, impatience, right? Anxiety. So a lot of y'all could be feeling anxious right now. Like, what's going on? Like, you're kind of excited and anxious at the same time. You don't even know what you're excited or anxious about. You just feel something. There's some kind of shift happening in my life. You're right. You're absolutely right. It's about to be a new day. And so when we look at Aries, new, right? It's the beginning of newness. It starts spring, right, is the first cardinal sign, which is the signs that get things jumping. They do things. We get things done. And so depending on where Aries is in your chart, you can use this energy too, instead of hating on a person like me. Like, why these Aries all over everywhere thinking they stuff? Because you think we just stuff. We never said we was stuff. You said it. Yeah. So now, one of the planets that's moving into Aries is Neptune. Neptune is the planet of intuition, imagination, unveiling stuff. You know what I mean? It's the spirituality planet, right? It's the almost all-knowing type sense. And so if you put that with, I got it going on, I can get things done. Yeah, you can get a little delusional about your goals. which means that you can actually get them done. I made a post on my Facebook last night that said, imagine being 100% fully supported whatever you wanted to do. What would you do? Now get busy doing that, because that's the energy that's happening right now on the whole planet. Okay, so it doesn't matter if you're in Aries, a Pisces, a Sagittarius, a Cancer, Leo, Aquarius. It doesn't really matter. Okay, Aquarius got some good fun up in here too. But then you have Saturn. Saturn is like the granddaddy of the zodiac, okay? Or the Santa Claus, right? It's going to reward you naughty or nice. So let's say you've been doing action, Aries, yeah, that delusional, you've been delulu. Yeah, Saturn here to get you together, okay? So there could be some things shaking up in your life, shifting, moving, changing, asking you to be a different aspect of yourself, asking you to let go of some aspects of yourself. And so when you couple these things together, you can get some pretty good outcomes if you are proactive in getting things done. Like that shadow work that most people are avoiding, yeah. That healing inner childhood wounds that a lot of y'all, I ain't got time for that. I know you ain't got time, baby. I ain't got time either. Whoa. Let me get my... But we got that going on too, right? So now, when we look at all of this, let's look at it in a bigger scope, right? So we got delusional Glorilla sister, yeah, baby Manny Fresh, with the tattoos on her face, all up on the videos, talking about how her sister owe her everything, right? Yeah, delusional. But y'all see TMZ and everybody cashing in on the delusions, creating more confusion. Yeah. So, as a problem point, we have entitlement, childlike behavior. Me. I should get what I want. And that's what we see, right? Now, let's think about this in our own personal lives. How many of y'all have somebody that feel entitled to your energy? They feel entitled to your gains. They feel entitled to your time, your effort, your attention. They just feel entitled. Delusional. Yeah, they be delusional out here. All right, so let me think. I got lighter piece on here. If you're one of those people who've been overgiven, letting people feel entitled to your energy, entitled to your resources, entitled to your time, entitled to your attention, guess what? Neptune is about to highlight that for you. Yeah, people who they just want to take, and they ain't giving nothing. They ain't got nothing to give but chaos, negativity, stress, worry, fear, doubt. Whoa! Get ready, y'all. But if y'all been following me right, y'all not even really paying attention to what's going on in the news because y'all too busy working on yourselves and trying to figure out what is my purpose, because this is the time to get things done. That's the energy in. Get it done. What? Get it done. So, now with Saturn there, if you're getting done some good things, you helping people, you helping yourself, healing yourself, trying to establish a foundation for your family, legacy builders. You're going to see a lot of those rise up right now. Like those people they thinking outside of the box. Aquarius energy. What? Aquarius energy. Because we are in the age of Aquarius, right? And what is the age of Aquarius? The age of Aquarius is all about Aquarius type stuff. Okay? Aquarius type stuff is freedom, humanity, honesty, loyalty, togetherness. How can we help? We want to help. And I know somebody's going to say, I know some Aquariuses, they don't help nobody. That's not true. Okay, if they don't help nobody, it's because they have not done the inner child work to heal themselves and integrate with some of the pains and disappointments that they have felt as a result of being helpers. But we're not talking about an Aquarius, we're talking about Aquarius energy, right? And so everybody on the planet should be like a little bit more motivated. Like you got more people starting social media platforms, right? Content creators are going through the roof. Oh, wow. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. And unlike before, we got a lot of them that's trying to push some positive stuff. Yeah, they reading Bible verses. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Let's spread the word. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Yeah, yeah. You got the ones out here right now that are trying to figure out how to establish land plots, right? So we got people in Alabama, Arizona, Mississippi, Texas, Ohio, New York. These places is trying to establish things for their families. My light went out. Hold on. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. It go off so many times. So when it go off, hey, listen, I'm just waiting. My arm is gonna come back on. Y'all just be patient with me, right? This is one of them type videos. I had to do the video. I don't even got the proper equipment right now. Like, I had to like rig my camera up right here to even be able to do this video for y'all because the tripod that I got, it ain't like really, So right now it's like laid out like this and on top of a weight bench. This is some other hookup stuff, but don't worry, I'm in the video, right? So, Aquarius, they don't care, okay? They're not attached to what you think. They're not attached to what you feel. Only facts. So, if you are finding yourself having to look at some hard facts in your life, this is that Aquarius energy. Yeah. Yep, and see, Aquarius is ruled by two planets, Saturn and Uranus. And so Uranus got some energy up in here. Uranus is all about sudden changes. Shit changes. What changes? You gotta make some changes. The only way it ain't gonna be any different is if something change. And so, time to make some changes. And so some of the hard truths that you could be looking at in your life are asking you to make some serious changes. Now, I had a conversation last night as we drove back from Phoenix. We had a good time in Phoenix. We went to Scottsdale, Tempe, and Phoenix yesterday. So I had a good time. And on our way back, I was explaining to my little cousin in the car the importance of us following our natal chart, right? When we follow this chart, we become covered. What? Covered. Covered in what? Favor. What? Favor. Yeah. So when you living out your contract, then these movements bring favor to you. But if you're in breach of contract, you know what I mean? You're doing your own thing, what you want to do, then it could be kind of hurting out here right now. Okay, things can feel kind of uncertain out here right now. And that's okay. Yeah. Because see, you done got too comfortable in what ain't right. That's the whole point. You comfortable in what ain't right. So things have to be moved to get you in alignment to your assignment. Because see, Aquarius energy is all about our calling. What are you called to do? Yeah. What are you supposed to be doing? What kind of friends? Uranus. Okay, Aquarius rules the 11th house, which is the house of friends and social connection. Okay, what kind of people are you surrounding yourself around? Are you trying to be successful, steady holding on to doubters? I talked about that not too long ago, right? Get away from people who are full of doubt. Remember, the doubt was the seed that the devil planted that turned this whole thing bad. Yep, doubt. Eve doubted. He gave her some doubt, and she was like, well, let me see. Let me try something else, because you're right. He did tell me don't do that, and I don't understand why, but I think I should do it. You're right, I'm going to do it. So, back to that impatience. Now, for those of us who have been like laying the foundation, doing the work, things can be feeling a little like, I'm ready. Well, that's cool. That's good. That's a good place to be in, right? Because it means that you have been prepared. You have done a lot of work over the last couple of years probably to bring yourself to this new space, right? And there you still don't know what's going to happen. Like you don't really know where it's headed, but you do. I just don't know what it looked like. And that's okay. That's fair. None of us do. Because to know what it looks like, you'd have to be God. Or not on this planet. You have to be above it all. And since we're right here in it, in the thick of it, then we're just figuring it out as we go. And so be kind to yourself. Be kind to other people. Tell people, hey, listen, I might need a little more space this week. I might need a little bit more time to myself. Because that time is important and precious. So don't be feeling like you got to burn yourself out to be important and valuable. Value is in self-discipline. Value is in self-love. Value is knowing when it's time for you to tune into yourself. So, in this time, even if you're watching the news and stuff, look at it and see, like, what is this stuff telling me? What do I see here? Okay? Everybody talking about Trump and Greenland. I asked, what does the 1823 Monroe Act have to do, or the Monroe Doctrine? It's not the Monroe Act, it's the Monroe Doctrine. But what does the Monroe Doctrine have to do with Iceland? Greenland. Greenland. I'll tell you what it got to do with Greenland. Greenland is clearly in the northern hemisphere, or whatever you call it. Western hemisphere, whatever it is, the hemisphere, I think it's the western hemisphere, northwestern, whatever. y'all seen how this is. Okay. But anyway, so it's kind of important that we have that control there and secure that in order to fulfill the 1823 doctrine. So look that up. That's something for you to read over the weekend. The rest of today is Sunday, so that can be something to read, understand about. Now, it's a lot of mass hysteria going around. I had a lady cussing me out on Facebook the other day. Well, she didn't curse. She didn't use curse words. But she was totally annoyed by the trend of caricatures. And y'all know I usually don't follow trends. But I decided to do this one and make a caricature, or have ChatGPT make a caricature of me and my work. What do I do as a job? And so ChatGPT did that. Then we were in this other group, a support group for autism moms, actually is what the group was. And one of the moms started the caricature thing and was like, share yours. And so other people are sharing, and then there's this Debbie Downer. They're everywhere, all the time. Well, just a bit of information for all of you who want to get in giggles out of posting these little caricatures. You're all irresponsible in destroying the earth because you're taking up our water supply. Now, the water supply? The water supply. According to this lady, and several other ladies that were on the post that chimed in as well, we are all helping AI drink up all of our drinking water. So there's not going to be any drinking water past 2028. And so yeah. And she decided to tell me how ignorant I was, because I was telling her that her negativity was far more damaging to our environment than a caricature off of ChatGPT. Now, her argument is that this is ruining poor communities. Something tells me from her language she's probably never been in a poor community. But either way, she's convinced that we're environmentally irresponsible. So I told her I hope that she finds, this space on the planet Earth that protects the environment that she's most interested in. But here's the truth. Does AI use water? Yes, AI uses water. They use water. I actually went and researched it after this because I needed to understand, what in the world? Where do these people get this shit from? How in the hell? Okay, but anyway. Truth is, AI using every time you use a query, it uses a teaspoon of water. And they use that water to technically shield the like mining, AI mining spaces or whatever, right? Because they get real hot. And so then they introduce this water in there, and then the water evaporates, turns to heat, steam, evaporates. Now, what happens to evaporated water, people? I just need to know. I just need to know because, you know, I'm not really into science. I'm not into science at all, but my higher self tells me that when water evaporates, it just kind of returns back to the environment. But I could be a little zooted because I've been, you know, getting stoned for a lot of years. I mean, I was even stoned taking my finals test in high school. Like, I don't even know how I passed history class. But anyway, if y'all know and y'all can help me out, put it in the comments because I so want to know what happens to water after it evaporates. Nonetheless, she was saying that it was taking up all the water. And then I was thinking like, well, can't they use non-potable water for this process? I mean, because that would definitely save the potable water, right? But then I got to thinking like, I mean, so is your cell phone. Like your cell phone using water, baby. It needs water. Everything needs water. Okay, the planet Earth is mostly water. Now, I'm sharing this to say to you guys, we are in a time where people are freaked out. Freaked out. They so freaked out that they're not even using common sense. Okay? They just spewing rhetoric everywhere. All over the place. Okay? Nonsense. 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 Okay? Now, for those of you who have been watching me, everybody talking about the Epulator files. They released the files, and we want the president locked up. They released the files, and we... This is what I'm realizing that a lot of people can read. A lot of them can read, like they know the words, they can see the word, they know it's a word there. That's President. It's president. President. Yeah, they know that. What is a president? Donald Trump. Ain't no comprehension. Ain't no comprehension. Okay? And so, just because people can say words, or read words, or regurgitate words, or repeat words, don't mean that you should be listening to what they're saying. For real. Like now is the time that when people saying something to you, even me, if I say, I've been telling y'all all along, if I say something to you, please don't do it because I said do it. Go find out. See, does it relate to you? Does it, you know, can you that thing in your body? If not, then let it go. I mean, that's cool. Because guess what? I ain't for everybody. I ain't for everybody. Because I tell the truth that some people not ready to hear. They can't handle the truth. Because see, my truth is that every bit of hell you experience in your life is by your own design. Every bit of trouble that you ever face, you signed up for it. You chose it. Every difficulty, every bad person, the relationship, you asked for those things. You signed up for them. They're yours. There's nobody external to you responsible for nothing but all of the greatness that you are. All of the value that you hold, all of the importance that you are, all of the healthy you are, the beautiful, the intelligent, the loyal, the faithful, the kind, the gentle, all of that, that's you too. Yeah, it's all you. But it's your job to figure it out. Master this thing. Because if you don't, you probably will be around here flipping out. Oh my God, the earth's gonna run out of water. Well, baby, listen, by the time earth run out of water, I'm not gonna be here. So I'm not worried about earth running out of water. You can call me selfish if you want to. But earth is mostly water. Like mostly. Like if every person on the planet took a straw and like started sucking water out of earth, like I don't even know how you could do it because once you get the water on the top, you got a whole floor of water on the bottom. Okay? It's a water floor. It's a floor of water. Which floors are what? Y'all ever seen a round floor? I just need y'all to let me know. Do you ever seen a round floor? Let me like that something. You ever seen a round floor? Or table? It be round like this. It ain't round like this. It ain't like a basketball round. But that's something else. Now, there's going to be a lot of things that are going to change because you have Uranus, the planet of change, Saturn, which is Santa Claus, ho, 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 Merry motherfucking Christmas. This Christmas for real on the whole planet. The whole planet. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The whole planet. Not just America, not just Europe, not just Asia, not just Africa, the whole planet. Merry Christmas. Now, have you been naughty or nice? That's the thing. Have you been naughty or nice? That's what's going to determine how this all come playing out. Now, I'm going to talk about America where I live. Okay, America been naughty. America been naughty to its people, to the children, to the animals, to the earth. This is naughty. Just naughty, 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 naughty. You're bad stuff. You've been doing bad stuff. So now guess what? Saturn is here, and some of this stuff is going to be unveiled. Okay, y'all see all these pastors. All the people from the church coming out. What is Aries? It's going to tell. Aries is title tell. I'm going to tell y'all right now. Don't listen to people that tell you that. Aries, I don't tell, they tell. Aries don't even know how to hold that in. Okay, they gonna let it out. They gonna tell even if it wasn't on purpose. They gonna tell. Okay? So, here you go. You got people telling, ooh, they telling too. They telling some good stuff. Yeah. I seen a case where I live on TikTok. I was on TikTok. And a lady is on there telling about how her husband, ex-husband, was having relational connectivity with his mama. Yep. He was cheating on her. Well, really, he had been cheating on the mom when he married her. But anyway, it some crazy stuff, right? Now, the daddy didn't like the boy, never liked him. Which was the mama's husband, the daddy. And the daddy had to sleep down the hall, right, in the other side of the house. And this had been like this for years. And the mama was going with her son. Now, this is some crazy stuff. Now, we be thinking like, what in the is going on? Well, I tell you what's going on. The unveiling of wickedness. Okay, I told y'all probably like 2 years ago, that get ready. If you've been a bad person, a pedophile, a thief, a liar, a cheater, whatever you've been, it's gonna come out. I promise you. Ain't no hiding at this point. Okay, this ancestry DNA, boy, is blowing up the scene too. Okay? Everybody finding out their daddy ain't their daddy, or that the daddy got 3 other kids, and the mama ain't really the daddy's sister. It's crazy stuff. It's crazy stuff, right? But we're not focused on that because that stuff has already been done. It already happened. That's why it's a distraction. Okay? Trump going over to Venezuela. It's already happening. You just now find out it was a secret military operation. Secret. Kind of like what I keep telling y'all going on in America. Military operation. Secret. Yeah. Because if they just told all of the people didn't go, what, they wouldn't be going for it. Okay? So, with that being said, you got people who are living in the past. Yeah, they living in the past. Epstein file. That stuff so old. That stuff older than my son. That stuff old. They did it already. Everybody know they did it. Everybody has some advice about Jay-Z. I haven't told y'all about Jay-Z so long ago. It is like, hey, Who cares? I don't, because here's the breaking news. Right now it's time for you to get on your assignment for God. Yeah. What did God send you here to do? That's what you need to be focused forward. Not on what already happened. But what already happened, they already done made the plans. They done already made the plays. They done already made the moves. They done already made the decisions. Everything been already done. But here's the thing. Most important breaking news for you is that you do what you came to do. That you come here and fulfill the contract God sent you here to fulfill. Because everything else is secondary to unnecessary. Yeah. Because see, none of us can really control Neptune moving in the sky. We can't control what Uranus gonna do. We can't control how Saturn gonna show up. But we can control how we showing up. Oh yeah, we get to choose. And see, right now you can choose all new. A new attitude, a new perspective, a new awareness, a new purpose, a new vision, a new direction, a new something. But if you doing what you already been doing, baby, let me tell you something. Let me be the one to tell you, you fucking up. Fuck it up. Wait a minute, hold up, wait. Flag on the play. The coach said, yep, I'm the coach, and I'm telling you, you fucking up. You fucking up your own game right now if you are still worried about what already happened. Because it means that you're not preparing for the happening that you're supposed to be. Yeah, you came to be a happening. You're supposed to be happening. But you're too busy worried about what's going on. Oh my goodness. Can y'all believe Stephon Diggs is cheating on Cardi B? He had 4 babies in the last year. God said, be fruitful and multiply. That might be his assignment. What's yours? What's your assignment? Okay? Oh, well, they said that President Trump gonna send us some more money. Is he? I done told y'all all the money yours anyway. Have you done some research to understand where that money is and how you get it? Have you looked up any house bills and tried to understand how any of this rhetoric? They talking about black people got money. I need mine. Well, let me tell you something. The only way you're going to get it is you do some research and some effort. And you probably going to need God on your side. Yeah, that's what you're going to need, okay? You need to be in alignment with your contract so you can be up under the law of Deuteronomy. Yeah, where God will provide everything that you need in accordance to your plan, your purpose, your mission. Well, they ain't got nothing, when I say nothing, to do with LeBron, 41 years old, and he's still in the NBA, dunking on people, putting his old balls on people's head and everything. He need to retire. Because I never was in the NBA before, so I think if I mind this man's business, get your business together, you people. Not only your business, get on the business of getting your family together too. Yeah. See, I done stopped making videos over the last few months because I've been spending a lot of time with my family. Pouring into things that nurture and edify me. Right? I get to be with the little kids and stuff. I like being with the little kids. Yeah. I be teaching them stuff like yeah. I got the little baby walk around talking about that's what I live for. You know what I mean? That's my business. That's my purpose. That's what the kind of stuff I focus on. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I focus on. What are you focused on? What is your purpose? And how are you using your gifts right now to take your lineage, your tribe, your community, your people further? Yeah, yeah, yeah. But right now, it don't matter how much money. No, 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 no. Those of y'all that been following me from Facebook and came over, y'all already know. I already told y'all money fake. One day, everybody gonna wake up and find they got the same amount. Zero. What? Zero. Now my bank account thick, Saint. You got me effed up. I bet you gonna wake up and it's gonna zero. It's gonna be the same zero as with no account, okay? A zero. Matter of fact, the people with no account might have more money than you. Yeah. Yeah. What you talking about? She be all over the place. I guess I do. Y'all better pay attention. Pay attention, because it all add up. You know. I seen a shirt the other day. I need to get it. It said, I'm easy to copy, but hard to follow. Yeah. They be calling me up. They be like, Saint, I met somebody, they just like you. No, they just like them. They might have some similarities to me, but they like them. I'm like me. Okay, I be me. And you should be you too. Be on your shit. What make you feel good? Who make you feel good? How do those things edify your spirit? How do they encourage you to go to that next level of who you are? Or are you still hanging around the same people that want you to be doing the same things that you've been doing since 1995? And y'all checking all of the tabloids, y'all got all of the gossip, but y'all still can't tell me nothing about the gospel. That's what's going on with the world. I tell you what's going on with the world. God is separated. Yeah, follow this trend. Get to know yourself. Love yourself. Encourage yourself. Train yourself. Discipline yourself. Correct yourself. Re-establish yourself. Rebuild yourself. Remodel. We should remodel in this time. But don't spend your time sitting around worried about. Okay. Well, I knew Donald Trump was a racist. He put up a picture of Michelle and Barack as monkeys. Got to be racist. Only a racist would be somewhere in Black History Month putting up pictures of our fine black president and his fine black wife in Black History Month as gorillas. Boy, humans are so easily triggered. Now, myself personally, I didn't push play. I just seen a screenshot of it, and I don't know. I don't give a fuck either. How about that? Okay. Well, you Uncle Tom, you call me what you want to. Okay. I told y'all time and time again, race is not real. Race is not real. Race is not real. Huh? A race, the way that Americans know it, is not factual. Just like most of the other things that Americans know. Okay? It's not the truth. That's why America, oh naughty ass, about to have to pay. So now it's gonna get ugly. It's gonna get ugly. I'm telling you now because there's consequences. You know, hanging out with my little cousin. He won. And he just be doing stuff that little people do. You know, he just been doing some stuff. So I don't really be like necessarily making him not do it. No. I tell him no, he shouldn't do it. Mm-hmm. And then I kind of watch him. Y'all know how little kids is, right? They cut their eyes at you, they testing you to see how you gonna respond if you watching them. If you gonna say something else, you know what you gonna do. And then they keep doing what they're doing. And my answer to him always the same. Natural consequences. You on your way to some natural consequences. Now, this little fella, he only thigh high, you know? He only thigh high. But he got the concept of natural consequences. Okay? Because, typically, like the other day, he out here in this dope drove. He's just, playing with it. So he got this idea. He's going to stand up in it backwards and take the handles of it and push it like that. I say, hey man, I don't think you want to do that. That's not a good idea. You're going to get hurt. He looked at me. He got down. All right. He pushed it around a little bit more. So the next day he come out, he doing it again, he get up on it. He did it. Hey man, now you know the natural consequences of natural consequences. I see some natural consequences. It's not gonna be good, man, bro. And he looked at me, he get down, he find something else to do, you know. But the other day, he got up in there, and before I could say natural consequences, he and that thing, and he kissed the concrete. Yeah, he like reindeer right now, like a Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. Yep, he got a little tiny nose. A little bit. So later he goes out, and we go to touching it. I said, oh, you want to do that again? He looked at me, he said, again. He walked away, he started doing something else. I ain't seen him touch it since. Okay, now, I share this to say, if a little person can understand natural consequences, and that they're, even us big people, we should definitely know there's natural consequences. So when we ignore the fact that for years and years and years and years and years and years and years, this country has exploited little people. Not only the government, but in our, we have perpetuated. Don't say nothing. Oh, what happened in our house, stay in our house. This is our business. We look at the little kids on the milk cartons and we just keep on sipping our milk and drinking our coffees and eating our cereals and stuff because it ain't our kid that's missing. But it ain't never been the same face of a kid on the carton ever. And every week, every day, they putting out cartons of milk with kids that's missing and nobody blinking an eye. I think that's a problem. There's some consequences. If you ever read my book, you'll see in there where I talk about being in children's services. And there will be kids that they would just go missing. Like, what happened to these kids? Nobody asked any questions. And now we got Allie Carter, and he's like, but see, these people been out. They've been telling. So most of what most people spinning in their minds already happened. Question is, what are you going to do moving forward to make sure these things don't continue to happen? That's the goal. That's the breaking news, is that you on assignment. You on assignment to make sure that things that happened before don't continue to happen, and things that are supposed to be happening are happening. Yeah, that sounds like responsibility though, right? And see, most people don't want that. They don't want no responsibility. No. But see, that's what this Aries thing is. See, because Aries are very responsible people. Okay, they'll take on the responsibility. Okay, that's one of the reasons why people don't like Aries. Okay, because they'll take on your responsibility. Be telling you how to do it. Okay, like, and mad when you ain't going along with the program. They're gonna have an attitude with you. Like, I done told you what to do. And when you don't do what they told you to do, they're gonna do something. Right? That means do it themselves. But the whole energy of Aries is now all over the planet. Sprinkle me, baby. Sprinkle me, baby. Sprinkle me, baby. Oh, yeah. E40. Anyway, What has been sprinkled on you? What are you supposed to be sprouting into? What are you supposed to be giving birth to? What people, places, and things should you be aligned to sustain the legacy that you're building? What are you building it for? What is your why? That's what you need to be paying attention to. Hell, who cares? They've been telling us Beyonce was a witch. Like if you've seen some Beyonce performances, okay, and you yourself ain't been like convicted in your spirit, like I just don't think I'm supposed to be watching this. Like I'm not supposed to be here. I'm not supposed to be here because this type of shit that get people in hell on accident. You know what I'm saying? Some people accidentally end up in hell. They ain't mean to do it. They just wasn't discerning enough. They wasn't keeping guard over their spirit enough. So then they ended up there. You know what I mean? Yeah, that type of stuff. So, but we've been talking about this stuff. Like everybody's like, oh my God, she been stealing everybody's music. Girl, that ain't nothing new. She ain't the first one. Okay, then. According to Prince. Okay. Her husband do it too. Yeah. But I don't know. This is allegedly because I don't know none of these people. But I do know God. I know God. And I know that you can activate God in your life right now and get some good stuff by just coming in agreement. Get on assignment. Like, yep, you know what? I've been around here fucking around, God. Been fucking around, fucking up. I've been minding everybody's business but my own. I've been a hater. I've been covetous. I've been jealous. I've been envious. You know, fix it. Jesus, fix it. Get me on the right path so that I don't go fucked up around here. You can do that. You can easily do that for yourself. But it requires a little bit more work than, well, I'm going to scroll tick and see what Puddin' Pop got going on. Is Puddin' Pop and her poop or eating chicken? We are in a time where it's going to get really uncomfortable if you're one of those people who don't want to accept God, surrender to God, and be part of God's will. Because, clearly, this whole thing is under judgment. And the good is being separated from the bad. Those who have been, oh, look at me, I'm so holy, and now we see that they are being moved from their positions. We see people being moved out of special places. Okay? So, matter of fact, everybody talking about ICE. ICE over there killing people, man. Ain't nobody talking about how the governor over there surrender. And he like, look, Donald Trump, like, you know what I'm saying? Just don't come arrest me. Yeah. Nobody talking about the kids in the tunnels. How long ago I told y'all about tunnels? How long ago I told y'all about kids? How long ago I told y'all that this was all a military operation? La. Not to toot my own horn because I don't say stuff so I'm right. I say it so that those who listen to me can be right. I don't care about right or wrong. I don't care who agree. I don't care who ride with me. I ride with God. I know God, and I want y'all to know God too, in a very real and practical way. And the way you do that is start chasing from the inside out your dreams, your passions, your goals, your whys. What are you here for? Because everything else is secondary to unnecessary. I'm the PolitSaint. I hope this message landed somewhere where it needed to help somebody to remember that yes, a lot going on, but don't get caught up in that stuff because ultimately those things have nothing to do with you and they already happened. meaning they all illusions, distractions, and hoping to delay you from your destiny. Chase your destiny at this time harder than you chase anything else in your life, and I assure you that you will come under the covering and the favor of God as prescribed in Deuteronomy. If you don't understand what I'm saying, go read Deuteronomy. Start at Deuteronomy 8. Read that. Don't forget God. Okay? No matter what, no matter how rich you get, how pretty you get, how high you get, how low you get, how crazy the world gets, whatever, don't forget God. So, if you have found yourself forgetting God, this is a reminder to remember to remember. If you're struggling, go back to God. Hey, what do you want me doing? Put me on the right path, show me the right direction, get me in line so I can get this right this time. Because guess what? The time is ticking, and right now, oh man, I got a confession, y'all. Got a confession. I was doing some mathematics right, and I was like, oh my goodness. At some point, there's going to be 8 planets sitting in Aries. And so that means that any persons born under that would be Aries. Like, even if it was like a Sagittarius or Aquarius or a Leo or a Gemini or a Libra or whatever, as a sun sign, they would most definitely be Aries. Okay? And so, I was like, wow, God must really want something done on this planet to like create this populace of Aries. Because that's what we do. We get it done. I love y'all. I hope that this message helps somebody to remember. Share the video, comment, like, share, all of that other stuff. If you're new here, you never seen me before, please subscribe. Let me know that you appreciate me standing up here, running my mouth, giving my perspective on things, and trying to help encourage people. I've got some travels coming up, and so I keep saying this to y'all, but that just means that I'm like really agreeing. Okay, I'm going to get better with sharing my travels with you guys. and this year, okay, I have a special that I'm working on that highlights what I do most, right? But to get that, you have to join my Patreon. There you will find articles that I write about different dispensaries or smoking lounges or strains and stuff like that. It'll be over there, and I think y'all should go ahead and sign up for it. It's going to get very interesting for 2026. Patreon. I'm the PolitSaint on everything. So you can literally go over there right now and you can sign up for like $5 a month. Okay, literally $5. But that cost is definitely going to be going up because the material is going to be fly. Yeah, no go. So, if y'all want to keep up with me, make sure that you follow me on every platform. The PolitSaint is on everything. So that's Facebook. I don't really use Instagram like that because like I'm not like a marketer. yeah, marketer. TikTok, I don't really use it that much either. It's sporadic, but I do have one. But you know, I'm daily on Facebook. Even though I had left Facebook before, they asked me like they might want to pay me, y'all. So help me get my numbers up over there. I need like 40 more people, and then they might give me a check. Might. Anyway, I love y'all. Peace and wellness to everybody. Next week, I will do a live video, and I will probably take y'all outside. Hopefully, I have my stuff together and figured out how I can do the video actually outside because it is very beautiful here, and I would like to share that with y'all. So, yeah, I'll get to making a video outside for next week. I love y'all. And even if I don't make a live video, okay, here y'all go, this is my word. Even if I don't make a live video, I will make a video from outside and upload it so that you guys can enjoy the environment. I love y'all. Peace and wellness to you. Stay kind, stay positive, and stay focused on God. Take care.